dear students, welcome back. So this is our video number 37. So in this video we are going to discuss operations on linked list. Okay, operations on linked list. So first we will discuss about our learning objectives. What are the points or what are the topics that we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, our first topic is we are going to discuss the operations on linked list. Okay, what is our first topic? Operations on linked list. Then here we are going to discuss two operations of linked list. First one is creation of linked list and second one traversing of linked list. Okay, creation of linked list and the second operation is traversing of linked list. Okay, so we can start. So we already know what is meant by a linked list. Linked list is a collection of nodes. Okay, linked list is a collection of nodes. Each node contains two parts, data part and pointer part. Okay, each node contains two different sections. First one is data and second one is pointer. Okay, so collection of these nodes are known as linked list, or collection of all these nodes together as known as linked list. Okay, then so every node contains two sections. One is data and second one is pointer part. Data is used for storing any type of data. It may be character, or it may be integer type, or it may be floating type. Any type of data we can store in linked list. Okay, the next section is pointer part. Pointer part, we already know the definition of pointer part. Pointer is used to represent memory location. Okay, pointers are used for representing memory location. So definitely it will represent a memory location. Okay, so according to that aspects, we are going to discuss the working of linked list, or what are the different operations that we are performing on linked list. So we already know the beginning of linked list, or the first node or the first section that indicate linked list is start. Okay, start is a pointer that contains the first node's address. Okay, so start is a pointer. Actually, it is a pointer. It's used for storing the memory address of first node. Then last one, actually definitely it will be a node. In the last node, it contains null. Null means for terminating the node, or this is the restriction, or this is the last node. To identify that last node, the pointer part of the last node will contain null value. Okay, so these are the two important aspects that we are using in linked list. Starting with start, actually it's a pointer. It contains the memory address of first node. And the last node contains pointer part. Definitely it contains pointer part, but in that pointer part, it contains what it contains? It contains null. Null means it is not pointing to any other node. So here I am going to draw a sample linked list. A linked list with two nodes. Okay, linked list with two nodes. First element 24 and second element 26. So this is the last element, so that's why it points to null value. And the first memory address, this is called start. Okay, start. Start contains memory address of first node. So let us assume the address is 2000. So it is pointing to first node. And the second node memory address is 2004. It is pointing to the second node. Then after the second node, is there any other node present? No, because it points to null. Okay, so first we are going to discuss the first operation in linked list is creation of node. Okay, first we are going to discuss how we are creating node. So that is our first operation. So this is a sample linked list. Okay, linked list contains two nodes. Sample linked list. So in this linked list, two nodes are already available. Okay, two nodes are already available. So let us assume I am going to create one more node. Okay, I am going to create one more node. So how we are creating a node in linked list? Okay, so that is our first operation, how we are creating node, or creation of nodes. That is our first activity, creation of nodes, because linked list is is a collection of nodes. Okay, linked list is a collection of nodes. So definitely you want to study how we are creating node. So you all of you know node is a collection of data part and pointer part. So every node contains two parts, data and pointer part. So definitely for the creation of node we require two values, data and pointer. Okay, so I am going to create a node. This is the sample node that I am going to create. It contains two sections. First one is data part and second one pointer part. Data part and pointer part. So in the first section definitely it will contain values, and in the second section it contains memory address. Okay, so let us assume its memory address is 2000. So first thing is you want to store value and data. Okay, data part I am going to give value 25. Okay, then if the value is 25, then definitely it requires its memory address. Okay, definitely it requires its memory address. So that memory address will be available at the pointer part start. So let us assume it is 2000. Okay, so the memory address is available in start pointer and the data is available in node. Look at the pointer part. Is there any value present in the pointer part? No, because it is the first node. It is not connecting to any other node. So definitely what will be its value? Null. Okay, because it is not pointing to any other node. So it indicates start is pointing to the second node, or start is pointing to the value 25. So this is a linked list that contains one element. Okay, so this is a linked list that contains single element. Then suppose you want to delete one more, suppose you want to insert one more item or one more node into this linked list. That is also possible. So how we can add one more element into this? For this, you want to create one more node again. One more node means, so I am going to create one more node. So this is the new node. The item is available here. Store 25, it is 28. Then now it is pointing to null value. Now it is pointing to null value. So we can point the null pointer. We remove this value null and type its memory address. If it is 2020, type that memory address here. Then automatically this node will point to the second node. Okay, so like this we can create nodes. One or more nodes we can create. So first we created the first node, then after that we are going to create the second node. So like this we can create nodes. Any number of nodes we can create. So the main thing is this. First thing, if we are creating first node, then copy that into start. Then after that, the second the pointer part will point to null. Okay. So in your textbook, the algorithm is present. Algorithm for creation of linked list. Okay. So first we will discuss what is algorithm of creation of linked list. Okay. Step 1. Create a node and obtain its address. Okay, what is our first step? Create a node and obtain its address. First you create a node and get its address. Step 2. Store data and null in the node. First you want to store data and after that pointer part null. Third step is if it is the first node, then store its address and start. If it is the first node, then we can store its address and start. If it is not the first node, then we can't do, because you want to copy that value to the pre-node of the node. Then if it is not the first node, store its address in the link part of the previous node. Then repeat the step 1 to 4 as long as the user wants. Okay, repeat the step 1 to 4 as long as the user wants. So this is the algorithm for node creation. Okay, so this is the algorithm for node creation. Okay, clear? Okay, so this is our first act or first operation, how we are creating nodes. Okay, hope you understood the concept of creation of nodes. So the second operation on linked list is traversing. Okay, what is our second operation? It is traversing. What is meant by traversal? Array traversal. Traversal means accessing all the array elements is known as traversal. Okay, accessing all the array elements is known as traversal. So we want to access all the array elements starting from start to null. Okay, how many elements are present or how many nodes are present, all that value we are accessing. Okay, accessing, or we can also say print all the elements or print the values of all the nodes. We can start from start to null. Okay, like that we can access. Okay, so that is traversing operation. Traversing operation means we are beginning from start and ending with null. Okay, so like this we can start and stop. Okay, so we will discuss what does mean by linked list traversal. Linked list traversal. For linked list traversal, here we are using two different variables. First variable is temp. It is our first variable, temp, to store the temporary value. And the second one is value. Okay, so these are the two variables that we are going to use in this operation or in this linked list traversal. Okay, so temp is used for storing the memory addresses and value is used for storing the values. Okay, temp is used for storing the memory address and value is used for storing the value. So first one we are going to start from start. Okay, so what is the memory address of start or what is the value present in start? 2000. So first the initial value of temp will be 2000 because we are going to start from start. Okay, then temp is equal to 2000. So this is the address of first node. Then value equal to 2000 address, value at 2000. What is the value present at 2000? 25. Okay, so we got the first element and also its memory address. Okay, so we got the first element and also its memory address. 2000 memory address and 25 value. Okay, after getting the first node's address and element. Okay, after getting the first node's address and element, we can print. Okay, so we got the first node address. Then we are repeating the same process until temp reaches null. Okay, we are repeating the same process until temp reaches value null. Okay, until temp reaches value null. Okay, so starting address 2000, then it will point to the next node. So what is the next address? 2020. Next node's address 2020. Then value present at 2020. What is the value pointing to 2020? 28. Okay, so this is the second node's memory address and also second node's value. Okay, clear? So this is the second node's value and memory address. So we got the second node's value or we traversed the second node. Then after the second node, third one. Okay, after the second node, third one is you want to access the third node's value. What is the third node value? Null. Okay, what is its value? Null. So null means is there any value or any other node is pointing after null? No. So after the second traversal, what will be the value of null? What will be the value of temp? Null. Okay, null means it is empty. No other nodes are attached. So at this moment, the traversal can stop. Okay, at this moment, traversal can stop. So in linked list traversal, we are using two arguments or two variables. First one is temp and second one is value. Temp to store the memory address and value to store the values. Okay, clear? So this is traversal. So next we will discuss the algorithm for traversal operation. Okay, algorithm for traversal operation. First step is get the address of first node from start and store it in temp. So we are using a variable called temp. Then using the address in temp, get the data of first or next node and store it in variable value. Then step 3, also get the content of the link part of this node and store it in temp. Then if the content of temp is null, go to step 2, otherwise you can stop. Okay, so these are the algorithm steps. So in this algorithm steps, we are using two variables, temp and also value. First we are getting value for temp, and also we are storing value present at temp into a variable called value. Okay, so like this we can repeat the process. Okay, 1 to 4 we are repeating until temp reaches null value, or until the traversal is over, we can execute or we can continue the same process. Okay, so like this we are executing traversal operation, traversal of linked list. Okay, clear? I think the concept is clear. The first one is creation of node and traversing. Okay, so we can discuss we can recapitulate all the information that we studied in this video. Okay, so we will start. What is our first point? What are the operations on linked list? Okay, which operations we studied in this video? First one is creation of nodes. How we are creating nodes with the help of illustration and also with the help of algorithm. I explained how we are creating a node. What are the changes that we are that means what are the changes that we are observing while we are adding a node to an existing linked list. Okay, data part and also pointer part. After that we discussed about traversing. What is meant by linked list traversal, or what are the different operations that we are performing in traversing. Then after that I explained the algorithm, what is meant by traversal algorithm, what are the different steps of traversal algorithm. Okay, so these informations we learned from this video. Okay, after that some post learning activities. Definitely you want to write 2 questions in your notebook. First one, algorithm for, first question, algorithm for creation of nodes. Okay, algorithm, that algorithm you want to write in your notebook. After that, algorithm for linked list traversal. So these 2 questions answered, definitely you want to write in your notebook. Okay, so I hope all of you got your textbook, so you can easily read, and also the pictorial representation also available in your textbook. So please utilize that your textbook, and also please read your textbook thoroughly, then only you will get the idea. Please write and study the algorithm, because algorithm means it's a step-by-step procedure, so you don't want to miss any of the steps. So that's why you want to definitely write and study the algorithm. Okay, hope you understood the concept of this traversing and also creation. The remaining 2 operations we will discuss in the next videos. Okay then, thank you.